So the biggest mistake a seller makes when hiring a realtor to sell their home, it's up to the realtor to show them what kind of big mistake that means. It's up to the realtor to show them. All right, everybody. My name is Sal Kurloff. I'm from Coach by Sal. I'm also one of the broker owners here of Remax Lead in the New York area. Okay, so usually I always do videos for the benefit of the realtor, and I'm going to still do it today, but this is a mistake, not on the realtor, but on a mistake for the seller who hires that realtor. But in reality, it's a mistake for the realtor who doesn't correct the seller's big mistake. The biggest mistake the seller makes when hiring a realtor to sell their home is obviously commission. It's all about the commission. You know, sometimes they'll give up a 1 point, a percentage, and choose the cheapest realtor and get an awful experience. Okay, but listen, we understand. They regret it after the closing, by the way. They you know, if you went to a listing appointment and you stuck your ground, and you stuck to your price, and they chose a cheaper realtor. And then, you know, they went with them, and the house sells. So the house will always sell, but it's obviously how you know, how the transaction went, how it went from the day they listed to the day they closed. What's the feeling that seller has, the frustration that seller encountered throughout the whole process? You know, how does his life look moving forward into the new home, relocating? Okay, that's when it comes to the seller. The true professional realtor will explain that to the seller at the listing appointment. Be confident. Show them. Let them know your worth. Let them know that, hey, listen, anybody could do it for this amount in commission rate, but can they do this? I always use an example. Both cars, a Mercedes-Benz or a Honda could go from point A to point B. It'll get there at the same time. Sometimes maybe a little faster, but it's the joy of getting there. When you're in a Mercedes-Benz, the experience of getting to point B is always a lot better than if you were in a little Honda or a Hyundai or something that, you know, there's not as luxury. Okay, so you need to explain that to your sellers, that this is a ride from the day you listed the house to the time that you start marketing it, negotiating for it, entering a deal, going through the transaction, the deal, all the obstacles that come into play, and then finally the closing, and having the sellers be in a great position to move forward in their next venture in life. That's what an agent needs to show. That, you know, a percentage is really pennies on a dollar, and for the most part, it's only it's almost like a negotiating triumph for the seller to negotiate, and they feel like they succeeded, that they were able to negotiate a better price, but in reality, they really hurt themselves. When you show them the difference in money-wise, what it takes, what's the difference between that cheap realtor and you, the professional, when they put that money, when you actually see the numbers and they see what it's worth, that it will it really change their lifestyle? And that's how I usually approach these things. Will this couple $1,000s change your lifestyle going forward in your new home, in your new area? You know, you're relocating for whatever reason. Will it really change your lifestyle? And if so, if it does, then there's no argument. But chances are it won't. It won't change anything. But the experience does. The experience of you really getting screwed by an incompetent, unprofessional realtor who is not a good realtor, but the cheapest realtor in the business, that will affect the seller's movement going from point A to point B. And that's what we got to show these sellers. The travel, the movement from point A to point B, there's a lot of variables in the middle. You're going to make sure the real realtor, the professional realtor, is going to demonstrate it to the sellers that this is a crucial decision, that they hire a professional like you. So let them know that the biggest mistake possible is to hire the cheapest realtor. And that's not you. The best of luck to you guys.